Okay. Okie dokie. One, two, three. Let me give my preliminary message. This will not be long. I just wanted to come on because I had this schedule and I've been postponing it. But I guess I'm going to put a little controversy in there, out there. But this will not be controversy, because it's really something I observed and I want to talk about, and maybe people can educate me. You got to understand, I've never been married, and I don't have the answers. But I've noticed that there are people, and I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible because I can be biased, but then people beat me up. But there are people that are married, and they don't desire their partner. They don't desire their husband or wife, but they want their resources. And you know, they would ask the question, "Am I wrong? Am I wrong because I don't want to sleep with them?" So I just want to ask the question. I don't think anybody will. Um, People are, somehow, some way, I got to get people to be more honest because I want to learn. Everything with me are usually questions to learn, and I'm like I say, I'm not married, but I'm curious to people. Do you think it's wrong for somebody who doesn't want their partner in a physical way, but they want their resources? Me, I try to understand it. I really do, because I know a lot of people they do it. Um, you see, now this is what I'm gonna say this. And this is all subjective, judgmental, coming from Charles's small ego. My ego small. Yes. I'm always curious as to how do people feel when you got a husband or wife that look like, well, whatever you find attractive, but to you they're unattractive. But you always ask them to pay and buy you stuff. Um, do you think that's wrong? That's my question. Like I say, this is what I'm just having fun. This really won't even be like some long super speech. And I know somebody might want to hop in and say something to me, but I think about things like that. And ooh, yeah, this is a motivation now. Um, I think marriage and divorce, especially the term divorce, are curse words to men. I'm gonna do videos. I'm gonna call it that. Marriage and divorce, are they curse words to men? And that's one thing that a lot of men are afraid of. And I'll speak for the man's perspective. I don't think women think like this, but I'm not a woman, so I can't speak to you. But a lot of men are scared of being used for the resources. A lot of men get with women because they're desirable. I mean, they desire the woman, and a lot of men will work real hard because maybe physically they're unattractive or they're not something, and they finally get to the point where because of their resources, the women find them attractive. So they do whatever they do, and they connect, and most likely, like they do, dudes because of their desire for sexual exclusivity will end up marrying a woman, but then she will not connect with him on the physical level. And I'm assuming that same goes for women. So if you don't desire your husband or wife, but you want their resources, do you think you're wrong? And for people who are like that, or somebody like that, do you think they're wrong? Do you think you're wrong? I don't know. That's the questions I want to ask people. That I'm just always curious about what other people think. Do you think it's wrong to use somebody for their resources? I think people do it all the time. You know, Sorry, but I will say some wrong stuff. See, one thing I always say, well, at least with you go into I like fair exchange, no robbery. So if you go to the grocery store, you get $5. You're going to get some food back. If you go to the movie theater, you pay for your ticket. You're going to get to see a movie. But a lot of men, I'm assuming women too, because I can't speak for women. Um, uh, hey, other side of 40, sister Crystal. Hope you're feeling great. This is my question, and if you can educate me, because I'm ignorant. I just wonder, do people, if you don't desire your partner, your husband or wife, or whoever, but you want their resources, do you think that they are wrong? Are they wrong? Why do people do that? I don't understand. A lot of people don't think it's wrong at all. I want your resources, so we compromise, but people do. I'm gonna say some wrong stuff. So if you don't want to hear the wrong stuff, leave. I'm joking. It don't be that wrong, but I'm like, a lot of men. I'm a man, so I'm biased. I'm gonna speak for men because I know what men think. A lot of men, when they want, just like women want security, I think a lot of men want certainty. So if I'm going to spend, I want to know what I'm getting when I get with a woman. And I listen to a lot of women and men, but when I really listen to a lot of ladies, um, a lot of women will say something like, I want to be married, and I want to be a wife, or he should treat me a certain way. So some men will follow that paradigm. They will say, okay, I'm going to wife you. But then when they get married, they don't get what they think they're supposed to be getting from a wife. And they become unhappy. So I'm always curious to what people think about that. Hey, Miss Diversity, I hope you're feeling great. And I have a question. The question is the title, and however you want to interpret it. For people who don't desire their husband or wife, but they want the resources, are they wrong? Do you think it's wrong? I mean, some people say fair exchange, no robbery, as long as you know what you're getting. I think that anytime somebody thinks like. I think that anytime somebody thinks they're supposed to get something and they don't get what they think they're supposed to get, especially if they're paying for it or they're spending money or giving stuff for it, is wrong. Now, a gift is totally different, but you should never be with somebody that you don't desire. But I think a lot of people do it, and a lot of people are disingenuous and not honest. So I'm always curious to hear what other people think because I love conversations like this. Simply Deep, I hope that you are doing great. For people, like, I'm biased. I'm biased as far as being a man, because I can never be a lady, but I can tell you how I think from the man's perspective. So I'm a I am not MGTOW, but I can speak why a lot of brothers are MGTOW. A lot of brothers are MGTOW because they think they got unfair in. She said, I'm divorced. So if you want to tell me your thoughts, I would love to hear what you have to say, Miss Diversity. I would love to ask you questions, but I don't want to ask you anything that is personal. But if you choose to answer, I'm gonna ask you a question. Um, did you divorce your husband or did your husband divorce you? That's the question I would ask. And I don't think that's too personal because you did say you're divorced. And that's a question. And if you divorced your husband, did your husband want to be divorced? Or if he divorced you, did you want to stay? And that will help me understand the situations. So like I think that's what happens in relationships. It's usually one person desires the one more than the other. And you want it to be mutual. You want people we both want to be desired the same. But I think a lot of men get into relationships for different reasons than a lot of ladies get into relationships. So I always want to know how people see it. Hey, Sugar Bay, I hope you're doing great. I just want to ask this question for people. This is I'm a man, so I'm biased, but this is not a biased question. This is a question for both men and women. What is your perspective? If you desire your husband and wife, or you don't desire them, but you want I initiated it, but it was mutual in the end. Um, Man, I want to, Mr. Diversity, if I could ask more questions, put yes in the chat. If I can't, then I won't, because I want to ask some questions, but I won't. Or 40 says, I don't think it's necessarily wrong to marry somebody for the resources. Okay. You don't think it's wrong. But there has to be an agreement if you get married. Like if you marry a man because you want security, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that. Because most men innately want to provide and protect whoever they're with. However, for that stipulation, they want sexual access. They want quote unquote sexual exclusivity, depending on the type of relationship you guys have, or whoever you're with. So my question is, if you don't desire somebody, and you don't desire them, but you want their resources, do you think that's wrong? Like, but if you are willing to do whatever it takes, like it's like a prostitute. Prostitutes don't desire probably 90%, probably maybe 100% of the people that come and pay the tricks, but they they're willing to take their resources to get their reward from the job. So that's my question for ladies or men or whoever. Is it wrong, especially if they're not benefiting? Like, I don't mind. Like, I may not want to drive in this car right here, but damn it, I got to drive this car, so I'm gonna pay for that car. So that's the whole thing. If you're with someone and you want them to pay you, but you don't want to give them none in return, is that wrong? But I had to state it in a way that I thought would be much more to the point. Like that's what I think. I think that a lot of men get in relationships because they want sexual exclusivity. So a lot of men I don't know, ladies. I can't. You guys can correct me, but I think a lot of men are more unhappy in relationships than women are. And the reason why, because a lot of men think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they don't think that the ladies are doing their job. I'm not saying ladies are not, but a man would be like, "Hey, sweetie, I want to, I'm gonna take you to the movies, and then we're gonna go." So you guys go to the movies, then you get back, and she's like, "I'm tired," and the man be mad. I don't think you should get married solely for resources because they can be gone just as easy as it came. Um, However, Ms. Diversity, you said solely for resources, but resources should be a part of why you get married. Am I correct? Because I'm just trying to read your statement and make sure I make sense with it. You're saying, I don't think you should get married solely for resources because they can be gone just as easy as it comes. I don't think most men ever get married for resources, but we know that. So this is just pointing out the difference between the man and the woman. However, if I had a daughter, I would never, I'm going to be honest. I would never tell her to marry a man that didn't have some resources. I'd be like, baby, 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 baby. I know he great. I know he look great. I know He remind you of your daddy. I'm joking, but what do you do? What do you do? Let me talk to him. So I'm not opposed to somebody that wants somebody for resources. I'm just saying if you don't desire them. Like I agree with what you said, Mr. Diversity, that you shouldn't get married solely for resources, but shouldn't resources still be in the picture? And what I would say is, should you marry somebody that you don't desire at all if they have a lot of resources? I think a lot of ladies do it, and I know men's would do it. The men's would do it too. Oprah, I'm calling you. I'm joking, but I desire her. I'm gonna watch the old later today. No, I'm joking, but that's the question. Just for me. Um, okay, she says. Mr. Versity says, I think both parties should be bringing something to the table, but to each, I got it, their own. Um, hmm. See, I don't disagree with that statement, but my question would be, how many men care about what a woman brings to the table? Uh, Lord Mother says, who usually makes it to the end of those relationships? Either way, the man dies before even his undesired wife. Oh, I'm sorry, that was funny. Oh man, Sugar Bay agrees with Mr. Versity. Mr. Versity is getting it in. Got to be some desire. That's my opinion. But to each his own. So, Mr. Versity, let me ask you a question because you're making this fun for me. So, let's say it was a billionaire. I don't know how much you work because you could be a billionaire, but let's say a billionaire came up. He got a big old belly. He about 5'3". He like baby, 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 baby. I know I ain't the finest wine, but just be my wife. Just be my wife. Would you marry him? Yeah, he worth $1 billion. You know what I mean? A lot of money changes stuff for a lot of people, man. What if his name is my name is Ugly Disney. I'm the fourth little boy from the Disney family. You gonna own all Cinderella. You gonna own Snow White. We can change it to Snow Black if you want. You gonna own the Lion King. We can make the sequel, The Lion Queen. Are you gonna marry me, baby? What would you say if he said that to you? You know what I mean? So that's my question. I wouldn't think you was wrong if you said Charles. I met this ugly dude. He was ugly as a man. He was ugly. His face looked like cheese, stale cheese with blue chips in it. Like blue cheese with chips. But I married him. But he worth 2.3 billion. I would clap for you. I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, I would probably sorry, don't be like, I would slap you if you didn't marry him. I said, stick it out for 9.5 years. Get that man. I'm joking. you know, I ain't got no sense. I have none. But that's the question. Um, See, to be, it always got to be exception to the rule. And that's really the first thing that people think when they see an unattractive man with a beautiful, beautiful woman. We don't be like, we take it down. We know it wasn't his looks. He got to be rich. She said, I don't care about the money like that. I've never been that way. He can be ugly, but how is his personality? What what's his ethics like? I'm not your ordinary. Okay, I will take your word for that. So if the billionaire came, you wouldn't give him your class is too high for that. I don't care what he offers. What do we say, baby? I just want to do a little touch and feel. I sign this check right now. We ain't even got to get married. I'm gonna give you 3 million. Can I do that just for 3 million? Listen, I'm gonna make a joke, but it's true. Holly Berry showed her left breast in the movie for the art, and they called million. You wouldn't let him touch it, not even to be filmed. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta forgive me. But sometimes I think, money changes. I think money changes everything. You know, let's say I said it before, but it's true. If I had a daughter and she brought home Snoop Dogg before he was Snoop Dogg, I'd beat his ass. Man, you better get away from my daughter. But if he came back and he's worth about 100 million, yeah, you can date her. Yeah, you can date her. Let me hop in the back seat and ride with you. But you can date her. So okay. I'm sorry, Snoop. Pass, homie. I'm joking. But mhm. Sugar said, I would say, what you trying to touch for three? Yeah, we can work it out. I just want to touch the. You said, let me touch the. Let me touch the nip. Just touch it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, make my eyes. Oh, but that I think about stuff like this. Um. Oh man, is it wrong? Is it really? Is it wrong? Like we always say, how like men understand. Men, we are men, and men knew that whenever we get with a woman, there's a chance she can get pregnant. So we have to accept that responsibility that no matter what, we're going to have to provide for children. So it makes sense for women to always make sure they're if they're going to have a baby, that their babies can be safe. So I'm not ever going to tell a woman it's wrong for her to want resources, but I think that it would be unfair for the man if um, he's giving you all his resources and he's not receiving any type of compensation in whichever shape, form, or fashion you guys agree upon. And I think that's why a lot of men are MGTOW because they get in. Let's say I'm not trying to diss nobody, but couldn't get no girls in high school. You couldn't get no girl when you first got that degree, but when you start making 100,000, 120, now they like you. Then you marry her because she wouldn't give you a chance in high school. Then you get married, she ain't giving you no loving. Then she divorce you and take your money. And he's like, man, these chicks, these hypergamous chicks, I can't stand them. Right, I know men do it too, women too, because I seen a couple of videos about Tony Braxton talk about she didn't want to pay the man, same thing. So I'm laughing. It's funny to me. I'm sorry. I agree with Mr. Versity. Uh, he done went from marriage to work. It has to be a mutual agreement. I do, but I think that's the problem. Okay, so let me ask you a question, ladies. Do you okay? See, I don't know how to ask this one without. Um, okay, this is the question. This is a good question. Who do you think is more likely to violate the agreed upon agreement? Do you think the man? I mean, no, it's all subjective, but most men out here will say that they keep their part of the bargain more than ladies do. And I'm a man, so I'm telling you how biased I am. I like I like physical intimacy, and I don't like no girl tell me no. You tell me no, if we in that situation, I won't be a good dude to you. So if you want my resources, just smother me with hugs and kisses, and I'll turn. Like my nickname would be Charles Simp. Don't call yourself. But I'm saying because most men naturally, most men innately want to protect and provide and make their women feel safe, but they don't want to lose and be controlled in doing it. So that's the problem. If I commit to you, if I say, okay, we're gonna make this work, we're gonna split, we're gonna do what we do, and you start reneging on the implied contract, because that's how most men see it. You know, but I wonder, what about women? What about if you was rich? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you know what, Sugar Bay, I'm telling that's a secret to men. Men are easy. All you gotta do is give us hugs and kisses and no drama. And yeah, you even probably gotta cook. A lot of these dudes come out their pocket. I'm telling you, you can get dudes just make them feel good. You don't even gotta go the whole way. Just telling you, boy, if dudes is out here, they would give their whole life with no drama. And I'm sorry to say that. So, hold on. I'm sorry. 40 says so true. True. The women can still get pregnant over 42. That is a whole mother. Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. That's funny. A whole mother level. And I think that's the problem. A lot of okay, this is the weakness. A lot of men want women. A lot of men want women, and a lot of men are are meant to do. They're willing to do everything to get with the ladies. But a lot of dudes, because of the thirst is real, their desire to get with ladies, um, get them to get the from the man's perspective is the unfair end of the stick. And like I look at a lot of ladies stuff, but I don't see the ladies complaining about um, what men do as much as what men complain to other men about what ladies do. Because a lot of men tell you more men are more hurt than ladies are. Like so, to a lot of men, I'm gonna say majority of men, especially today's men, they don't feel that marriage is beneficial to them because they're scared of a woman not really desiring them and divorcing and taking the resources. And I can't like I love to hear the ladies what they have to say, but a lot of um men from statistics, but I don't know all the statistics. I don't know what's written. I don't know the truth. Feel that um ladies are quicker to divorce than men are. I mean, that's what I like. That's what I see. I don't know the truth, but because of this, this all started from a friend of mine uh, who was thinking about marriage, but my friend was like, "Yo, man, um, how do I know if she really like me? If she's for my money?" And I understood the fear. Like, as a man, you don't want everybody wants to get the best they can get. You want a woman or a man that's physically into you, like you into them, and you want somebody who's not going to use you, who doesn't really like. That's a hard thing for most men. Most men don't know when women really like them. And I've had this conversation lots of times where a woman will say, "You didn't you know that I liked you?" And I'll be like, "No, I didn't." But most women, I think, know when men like them. I'm assuming. So it's much more harder for a man to know that their wife desire them or their girlfriend or whoever it is, um, because most of the time men have to initiate the physical intimacy, and a lot of times um, we women won't. Maybe I'm a little different, but most of the time women won't really come up to you and say, I like you like that." So, but then again, men are real careful because the average man, if you ask the average man in his life, how many times has, even if he was handsome or however you ladies see him, how many um, times a lady came up to them and said, um, "You look like," most women, if you're um, decent, or even if you, I don't know, okay, that sounds wrong, but the average woman's gonna get hit on at least once or twice a month. The average man gonna probably get on, if he's decent looking, probably get hit on um, in his life, probably no more than 10, 15 times. Because I've had conversations with lots of men at different jobs, and they say, "Man," I asked them, like, "How many times did you ever get hit on?" So I've never been hit on, and so that lets you know that the way men see desire and the way women see desire is a little different, I guess. That sounds wrong, but so most men don't know why ladies will talk to them, and it kind of scares them. I don't know what men you are familiar with, but marriage tends to benefit men more than women. Okay, other side of 40. I'm supposed to say, Sister Crystal. I like that, Sister Crystal. Tell me why you think that men benefits when marriage tends to benefit men more than women. Why would you say that? I mean, I would love to hear your perspective. Most men would argue that, and I've never been married, so I can't argue that. But usually, more women want marriage than men. More women talk about it. I have lots of friends, and I'm not saying they have never said, "Man, I would marry that chick," but they don't say, "Man, I can't wait to get married, man. It's gonna be so great." I'm not, and I've been the best man in 3 weddings, and most of them was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna do it." That's how it wasn't like he was like, "Dang, man, I can't. Let's man, I can't wait to get married, Charles. I can't wait to give a girl this ring." I never heard a dude say that, but I love to hear what the ladies think because this is how you learn. Um, Mr. Versity says, "When I was divorced, I didn't want anything from him except for him to provide for his daughter. I gave his family everything. I took one car, he took one car. Anything he had before me was his to have. Because you're a great woman. That's what you sound like. Um, I just wanted my peace. I understand. Um, I think that not that I've ever been married, but I have some friends. Well, a couple friends have been divorced, and for them, it always seemed like it was like one of the most hardest things they ever had to go through. And both of the two men that got divorced loved their wives to death. I mean, loved them. They want to leave, try to do everything to make it work, but they were gone, and it hurt them. And well, both of them, the term they used, they moved up financially. So both of them left their husbands for dudes that had more money. And one of them, I think, was like I seen the husbands they got with, the new dudes they got with, and one was uh, one was not so great looking, and the other one was a multimillionaire. So they, so I does resources, does a ability for a man to make a woman safe, enhance her desire for the man? That's a question. Does that make a man attractive? I would love to know for ladies. I don't know. But uh, Sister Crystal, I want your answer when you say men uh, benefit more from marriage than women. That's a heck of a statement, and like I can't tell you that you're wrong. I just want to understand why you make that statement because the average man will say that in general. I don't know about all groups of people, but the average man will say usually I'm the provider. I usually she's probably going to get custody of our children. I'm usually going to make more, so I'm going to have to pay alimony, and they're usually going to give more of the resources to the woman. That's what the average man would say. But I would love to, um, I love to hear what you have to say, Sister Crystal. Okay. She says, thank you for so much calling me Sister Crystal because there are spook mini crystals. Okay. So I just tell me why you think that I'm gonna keep asking that question. But anyway, I'll talk. I, for me, I'm a, I don't know how different I am, but I really love the interior. So I love how a woman speaks and her openness with me. That really, to me, is attractive. I like the physical, but I like a woman that can communicate her thoughts. And that, to me, when we have great conversations, um, that makes me feel special. So um, a great conversation is like a hug to me, like a smile is. So I'm always curious. Um, I got to think about some things. I was just speaking on the ramble, but I want to read. Christopher says, "No millions over here, just me, my children, and my happiness. I've had many offers. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, flashy things don't appease me. So I guess I'm a hard catch." Um, so okay, if I could ask you, too, that's a question I want to know. So what catch? How would a man catch you, Mr. Diversity? I'm curious to that. Um, I think that most women, to me, I could be wrong, but you're, you guys got the shield up. So most men don't even know how to approach women. That's why you got so many people teaching men how to approach women, and uh, and most men's this they're being unsatisfied or their dissatisfaction. It comes from um, it comes from they think that the woman really likes them, but upon connecting with them, they find out that the ladies don't. So I would love to hear um, what I Miss Diversity. So she says I'm a hard catch. What makes you such a hard catch? Um, Sister Crystal says, first of all, men aren't encouraged to get married, so it's like they feel obligated to marry. Mm. Your statement was still earlier. Men benefit more from marriage than ladies do, so that's the question I want you to answer. Yeah, but I do agree. Most men feel obligated to get married because most women pressure men to marry. Like we're not raised today to become husbands, but I think from being little girls, even though ladies may not notice it, you're raised to be quote. Some of you are raised to be wives, depending on where you come from. So, but women have way more external pressure to get married. So I think that for women to feel successful in society, marriage is like getting a degree. It's like validation, where men are never belittled or shamed to get married. So men really don't feel the pressure of getting married. So a lot of times, um, and I'm gonna be subjective. Hello, Felicia. um, excuse me. A lot of times, from my perspective, and for other men's perspective that I know, because we have transformed as a society, a lot of women. You guys can be soft in my face if you want to, but this is just going from what I've seen. A lot of women want to be married, but they don't do the things in general. Just like I guess the men don't do for ladies. They don't do the things that most men would want from their wives. Like, and I'm biased, so I say from a man's perspective, like a lot of men want a woman that probably is a compliment that can cook and is going to help them get where they need to go. And a lot of men feel that there's a lot of I can't say that, but it seems like a lot of people think there's a lot of resistance for women and a lot of natural things that ladies used to do because of the way the society changed and people make less money. Now we work harder. That men don't really seem to get that anymore. So most men, but you know what? But I got to read more because Sister Crystal, you could be. I don't. In my soul, I want to say you're not right, but I do hear a lot of brothers saying, "I wish I could find." I don't find a good woman to be a wife. So a lot of brothers in their soul would like families, but I don't think they want it as much as the ladies do. But that's just my perspective. Um, she says, Chris says, statistically, married men live longer because their wives encourage them to go to the doctor. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's one I can't argue. And she says, and I am answering your question to the best of my ability. Well, I appreciate you, Sister Crystal. Um, when I was speaking about benefit, I was talking about do they like is that that's like okay, for instance, is that something that a man would feel beneficial? Like I live longer, but am I more happy? A benefit, like if you had a wife and she buys you underwear, most men don't feel good because his wife bought him some underwear. But if his wife bought him some Rams tickets or some Lakers tickets, he's gonna feel a benefit for that. So yeah, some dudes don't like to eat kale. Yeah, they're gonna live longer, but they're not happy. They want to eat lasagna. You know what I'm saying? So when you say benefit, do you feel complete because of it? Do you feel better in your life because of it? But I really appreciate your answers because you were honest and you told me what you thought. Um, I'm the lone manager, the lone manager here talking with the ladies. So me, uh, I think that most men would not. think that they benefit from marriage. I mean, not saying that men don't want to have families, because I think most people want to be connected to somebody, have children, or have somebody to support them to them. But um, it's always from the perspective. Those benefits to me. So it's all about. uh, Okay, Sister Crystal, thank you for your answer. My statement is, though, in general, I think, and this is my belief, and I could be totally wrong, but more women feel complete and more happiness with marriage. And I'm not saying men can't feel happy through marriage, but I think most men have more of a fear of marriage than uh, overwhelming completeness for being a husband to a woman. And I'm not saying men don't want that, but I don't think they want it as much as ladies do. Mister, just a tip. I hope you're doing great. Um, I'm doing great. Just having a dialogue, and it's always fun. I enjoy talking to people and trying to learn. I thought this was a interesting conversation, because I know a lot of people, and this is the fear of most men. Most men fear is to get with a woman, or marry a woman, or be in a relationship with a woman who doesn't desire them, but they want the resources. So the man pays the bills, man pays the phone bills, man pays the house, man does all the other stuff, but he's not getting uh, her her physical best, but she's receiving the rewards. It's like Felicia, listen to what I'm about to say, and you'll understand. It's like, I'm a boss. You come work for my company, and I expect you to do some work, but I'm paying you a check, but you're not doing no work. That's how a lot of men feel about being in relationships, and I wonder if women feel the same way. Like, I think that Tony Braxton felt like that, or uh, what's that song? Mary J. Blige said the same thing. You know, uh, it felt like they were being used, and they felt that men didn't love them the way they want to be loved. So they feel, oh, you want half of my stuff. You didn't sing none of these songs. You didn't win none of these Grammys, but I'm supposed to pay you. Oh no. And I understand that, so that's the question. I think there's nothing wrong with people wanting resources, because I understand it. However, like I always say, everything should be mutually beneficial. It should be an even exchange. That's all I think. Um, Mr. Verdi says, I do all that now by myself. um, Sister Crystal says, I agree. Men don't desire marriage as much as women because they aren't pressured to get married like us women are. And I agree with that. Um, I've done some videos. I think I think men are not opposed to marriage. I think they're opposed to, like, men, even if it's not true, men feel that most women gonna take their money. And they feel like that, because so they're scared of it, because they don't want to get a bad deal. Even just like somebody says, buy this nice car. Look, this Mercedes Benz is 2017, and the dude is like, yeah, man, that's the car I want. Let me drive it. They say, you can't drive it. So you buy the car. As soon as you got the car, it don't start. It don't go. Hey, man, my money back. You bought it now. If you want to sell it back, we gonna take half for the rest of your life until somebody else buy it. That's how men be thinking. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. That people should sign more prenups. Felicia, I agree. Um, Sister Crystal says, "What money?" Well, um, every is gonna be whatever it is. I just don't want people to ever be used, and I want both people to benefit. But I think that sometimes um, people argue it. So I'm not saying whatever I think is right or wrong, but I think a lot of men believe, and it may be true, it may not be true, that most women don't more men desire more women than women desire more men. They got a thing called the 80-20 rule, and it's like most women only want a certain amount of men, but most men want all the women. I can vouch for that. Most dudes do want all the women. But because of this, you have so many men that probably get money to become attracted to women, that women didn't want them when they were young. So they are scared of getting with a woman that doesn't really want them. They don't want to be caught up in that Kevin Garnett situation, or you know what I mean. So I marry you, and as soon as I quit playing basketball, you divorce me, or or Kendi Smith. I'm using basketball players because I know a lot of them. They women marry them for a couple of years, and then as soon as they get over it, they leave. But I think men are I'm gonna speak. It's men that are doggish like that too. So who am I to not uh, stay be more biased? That's what I think. Huh. Yeah, men want all the, like, that's what I think. This is something I'm gonna do a video about too. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. Are men really opposed to marriage? Or are they truthfully opposed to monogamy? Because you don't, even though men talk about it, you hear way more women talking about cheating, and he was a piece of doo doo and a piece of trash more than you hear men talk about that. Even though there's men making videos talking about it's worse when she do it, and I don't know if I agree, but I understand the point because I think it's an ego thing. Because I think for anyone, this is the truth. I don't. She guys gonna beat me up again, but here it goes. No one, unless you were a virgin till you got married, you're not monogamous. You may be a serial monogamy. You may have one lover to leave and go to another one, but nobody's monogamous unless you only been one person in your life, and most people are not. But most people want to fit in society. Nobody wants to be talked about, so you follow society rules. And truthfully, people get sick of things all the time. You can only eat. So how many days you gonna eat steak before you be like, damn, we gotta put it on the barbecue pit. Damn, we gotta fry it. Damn, we gotta add some different type of sauce. Damn, I'm sick of steak. That's what happens, and that's uh, women. You guys are better at conformity than men. You guys uh, stick with the group better than men do. Men are individualistic and we fight quicker. Like you may see 2 or 3 dudes going out to eat, but that's about as many as you're gonna see. You'll see a group of 20 women going out to eat and having fun and be like, girl, 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 girl. And as soon as y'all done, I can't stand that chick. But dudes, be like, you punk ass dude. And then soon we leave, man, that's my homie. So I'm saying we have a different mind when it comes to connection than ladies do. But I'm still trying to learn. A lot of my stuff I say just to have dialogues. I think I like dialogues more than anything. And even when I'm talking about it, I really want to know what other people think. Um, First, I would say this: I don't think it's wrong to want resources because most people want people that's beneficial to them. But I think it's wrong when you're not getting a fair exchange. You can't always get everybody's best all the time. But oh, see there, Mr. Murray said, believe it or not, I'm actually pro polygamy. So, you can break that down into 2 different things. There's some people like, okay, this is what I'm glad you said that. There's a lot of brothers out there that's all for um, polygyny or polygamy, but not polyandry. Polyandry is when a woman is with a lot of guys. They don't like that, but they want to be um, polygamous. They don't want polyandry. They want, they want polygamy. That's what they want. So it's just, it's always going to be subjective due to people's beliefs, and it's an interesting dialogue, and a lot of people, but God, I want to hear it. Oh, you unethical person. That's no, it's really morals. But so I don't have the answers to that. I just think people should just be honest, and whatever arrangement you agree upon, stick with it. But it's too many people. This is my thing. I'm not trying to change anyone. Either you're with my program or you're not. If you don't want what I want, I'm gonna let you go. But a lot of people will try to shame, guilt, beat people up to get them to think they want to think, and I think you should do that. Okay. What do you think about honeymoon period? I think that's the best part of the relationship. The fire burns when it's completely burns out. We should split. But see, Mr. Just a tip, you got to really break down what you mean by the honeymoon period, because if you guys really like each other, it could last forever. But the problem is, a lot of people want to establish control because they want to fit in, and I guess that's when the honeymoon period is over. But if you could explain what the honeymoon period is, then we could really have a dialogue about it. And Mr. Vertice says people are doing it anyway. And I agree. People are actually, because they want to fit in. Nobody wants, listen, I'm telling you, I'm going to say some wrong stuff right now. A couple of wrong things I'm going to say. Hillary Clinton wasn't surprised about what Bill was doing. Not at all. Camille wasn't surprised about what Bill was doing. And I bet you that the Schwarzenegger, yeah, he might have been sneaking his off, but that's kind of obvious. She saw the nanny son. Damn, you look just like Arnie. That's just funny. Be quiet. But somebody did argue with me that they don't think that the nanny, Tiger Woods' wife, knew about Tiger being out there. Tiger was when he was done swinging those clubs. Tiger was still swinging those clubs. He was knocking the balls in the hole. Tiger be nigga like 4 birdie eagle. Time to the left golf course. I'm sorry. Oh man. I'm sorry. That's funny to me. Sister Crystal says, all I am saying is sneaky, broken polygamy is not for me. It's not, everything is not for everybody. Some people gonna like beef, some people gonna like chicken, some people will be vegetarians. You gotta figure out what's right for you. But I think the problem is people are disingenuous and dishonest instead of being honest about what they want and explaining to people why they're whatever you offering is better. So a lot of people, it's your social views, it's your morals the way you're raised that keeps you in a certain perspective. And you, if somebody was not raised like you, and you guys don't have the same morals, you guys are really not compatible unless somebody's willing to change. And most people are not going to change. As the verse says, I think men by the nature are designed to want more than one mate. I truly feel that. That's why there's so much cheating. Look at the male animals in nature. There's always one king and multiple queens. Um, I understand that statement. I also think that even women too don't want just one mate. If we really look at the biological perspective, if let's say you had one child by one man, right? Just I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm not getting to morals at all. And a disease came. Disease will kill everybody because you all got the same genes. But if you had babies by several different people, then it's more likely that your genes will live on because everybody is random variations in genes. So if you speak scientifically, and that's really the truth, you want people want more diversity. So that's why people tend to go outside of their groups or find people that don't look like them more attractive than people that look like them. But even though people say it's not true, that's really what it is. And there's plenty of books that speak about it. And you could argue that, but mm, think I can't think of titles right now, but there's lots of books that discuss it, and they're actually they're not I think it was a book called Nature of Sex, something like that. It's more than one scientific book, not evolutionary psychiatry, whatever we call it, that talks about it. But this one is actually written by geneticists and uh, like the Lucifer Principle. I don't know who wrote that one. That may be different, but the Selfish Gene, or I got other books I could think of. I just at this time they're not on top of my tongue, so I'm gonna sound more like an idiot than know what I'm talking about. But I can look it up if I really wanted to, but I don't feel like it. It's not my face. So Oh, Mr. Verse says they're not practicing polygamy. They're just out there having their cake and eating it too. Of course, people, you beat me up, but I got to go on again. Why would I not get a red velvet cake and eat it? That makes no sense. Now, if you said you got to choose between cake and pie, then you can say they want to have their cake and eat their pie. They can't have both. That makes more sense. But I'm gonna keep throwing this out there. People catch on. Damn, that's the stupidest statement we always say, but it makes sense because we all know it. But I'm not disagreeing. I'm just being who I am because I'm going to eat my cake because I have it. I want my cake and I'm going to eat it. Damn it! I'm joking. I always do that, but it's still funny. But those are men of means, Charles III. Many women don't have as much patience for broke men who cheat. At least the rich man can buy you a house or a car to make you feel better. And I understand that statement. But one thing that we cannot defeat is biology. Biology tells you that if you find somebody attractive, whenever there's an opportunity, you will take the chance because your genes override your logic for both men and women. It is what it is, and it's going to happen just like that. Oh yes, the topic is funny and just that's wrong. Oh, Scorpion Rez, I like listening to you. You make me laugh a hell of a lot. I advocate for you. She's gonna she's in the nether regions in the Marylands. She's I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about you at this moment, but I'm always thinking about some stuff that you say. As you was talking about owning a home, and mostly that's one thing most people don't understand that have never had to take care of property or own property. The maintenance of it will suck you like you're like, damn, the roof is leaking. Damn, this is broken. Damn, this is broken. Damn, I gotta call a plumber. Damn, the main line to is broken to the oh shit, that's $3,000. And you be like, damn, most people don't even understand that. And I could just imagine when you're a mother, you gotta take care of children, you still gotta go back and forth to work, you gotta do a lot of stuff. Man, that's just that you got me all off topic because I always think about that. And that's one thing I wish that people I want to buy a home. Do you really? Do you really want to buy a home? Do you know what it takes? Do you know what it's like to pay property tax and have insurance on your home and make sure that you do it? Don't forget something. Oh shit, I forgot. And this most people don't know. Get stuff prepared costs stuff. Hey, turn the lights off. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I pay these utilities. Most people don't even understand that. Man, I feel you on that one. Uh, you made me laugh quite a lot. I wish I found everybody as funny. I do. But anyway, um, I just think that the way they like my belief is that you got to find somebody who's on the same page as you. And I don't think there's anything wrong with anybody wanting resources. I think there's nothing wrong with that. However, I think it has to be you got to both be on the same page. Like me, um, I like to do it. So if you don't like to do it like I could do it, but you want to go out all the time, I'm gonna be pissed. That's just me. I uh she said it's a lot. So maybe I would stay with my husband for his damn money. See, I'm not knocking. See, it's cool if you stay with your husband for the money, but he gonna want some of that loving from the, rub you on the tummy, baby. If you, so that's the problem. I think that a lot of women, I could be wrong, but Most men get what we. The only reason a man is interacting with you because he finds you sexually, physically attractive. But a lot of women, we can't tell. I'll tell you, dudes, we gullible, we stupid as shit. See, I'm cursing now. Fuck it. A lot of times we can't tell if a woman likes us because all a woman got to do is smile at a dude. Say, hey, how you doing? He'd be like, does she like me? I wonder if she likes me. I want to go. And that's probably why all these dudes up here studying this PUA stuff because well, this is what you do. You don't call her for 3 days. I think that's dumb. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I won't talk to you. If you think I'm desperate, then I'm not for you. But I want to see you. Why would I fake that? I want you to come over. But I'm not playing games. If you don't call me back, okay, I'm not okay. This is she don't want to see me. I'm not about to sweat no chick. That's just not me. But most dudes I don't know what to do. I like her so much, but I don't know if she likes me. I took her on 3 dates. Uncle Tom like us. What do I do, Tom? I took her on 3 dates. She won't give me a kiss. Oh, damn it. Let me go study some game. Let me look at these channels. Does she want my resources? Does she like me? And dude be like, man, this is what you do. You get on your purpose. And you, how you tell people to get on their purpose? They don't even know what their purpose is. Man, your purpose is to bust the pimples on your face. I'm joking. I'm sorry being stupid. But anyway, that's what I think the problem is. I think that a lot of men don't know if a woman likes them. And men, like nobody wants to waste time and money. Like that's what I don't. Most of you, maybe you ladies do know it, but men, we get hurt when we don't want to be played. Just like you don't want to be played just for your body. If he does not honest with you, some dude's gonna be honest. Like, listen, baby, I'm not. I don't like hearing you talk. I don't even like the way you think. But damn, you hot. Why don't you come over and let's play some. Let's play some tic tac toe naked. I would call what they call it, twist. Let's play some twister naked or whatever the hell they gonna say. Whatever the game they got. Whatever lines they gonna drop. But most dudes don't know how to be quote unquote. I gotta talk about Alan Rogers Curry. I like Moat one. They don't know how to be straightforward. So hey, look, I just want to hang out and let's go see a movie. And so they take you out on 2 or 3 dates. I'm take you to Olive Garden today, and tomorrow I'm gonna take you to Snoop Dogg Moonwatch playing Michael Jackson play, and then he gonna try to kiss you. You know what? We should just be friends. Man, he want to run his head through the window. The dude is mad. Then he marries you because baby, I love you. Get on one knee. She's like, okay, I'll be your wifey wife. I'm somebody's wife. He tried to kiss. Get away from me. It's my ring. I'm a wife. I don't have to kiss you. Then he mad. So it's the balance. And I know a woman would feel mad too, but you guys got to come from the woman's perspective. I'm coming from the man's perspective. I think that's the problem with most dudes do not want to be play for the resource. Most dudes don't mind giving the resources, but they want to know that they're gonna get some reciprocity. They want to get some affection. I can't speak whatever language. I don't know, the Italian or Spanish. I'm not bilingual, baby. I'm only bilingual language I know is in the bed, and I start taking tongues. Then I'm like, I'm joking, but I'm gonna read the chat. Sister Chris says, us women know whether 5 minutes left if we would sleep with a man or not. See, but how many women are going to admit that? See, I did a video. Most girls, they didn't feel him before, but 2 or 3 years later, you felt him. So what happened? So the first 5 minutes, was he, or he's part of the orbiters? Was he on Pluto? He moved in, or the comet hit the Pluto and knocked it closer to Earth? I just want to know. I just want to know. That's a question that I would ask people. Tara, how are you doing, Tara? Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm just being silly and asking questions. If you don't desire your husband or wife with the resources, is wrong. And I've said the statement, I'm gonna say it again. I don't ever think it's wrong to want resources. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, I know if I get with a woman, I want some of her resources, damn it. And she don't give me some resources, I'm gonna be extremely volatile. I won't be too happy with that. Baby, I want you. What do you want, Charles? I want your resources, baby. What do you mean? You know what I mean. I want your resources. What type of resources? Well, I like to cook fish. I want to make it hot. I'm joking. I want to make it hot. I'm joking. So I'm not joking, but I'm still joking. I thought it was funny. But that's what I think. And it's the same thing. A woman should know that if she's doing what she's supposed to be doing for her guy, um, yeah, liquid resources can be liquid. That's why they call it assets, and stock is an asset that can be turned liquid. That's why they call it stock. So I'm joking. But that's where I think the problem comes from the man's perspective. And I know of a woman get with a dude that is you find attractive and he don't want to touch you, you're gonna be like, damn, is he cheating? It's the dude out there. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Not literally like stop giving him some. You mean like I'm gonna cut him off. And yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh man, I've been doing a lot of crazy talking. I've been in. This has been kind of pleasant. This has been kind of enjoyable. I've had fun. You guys, thank you, ladies. You guys make it fun. I wish I get dudes to get in. Be like, Charles, no, you're talking to. I'm talking to the dudes too. But you know what? It's a lot of dudes out there that just don't want to speak. Uh, Tara, it doesn't matter. She says, I'm sorry. I just started commenting without saying hello. Hello, Charles, and everyone on the chat. And listen, as soon as you come in, you say hello to me. Just say hey, or just start commenting. I never get hurt. Just you popping in the chat makes me smile. So it doesn't matter. But I appreciate every hello that you say. But I'd love to ask you a question, even though you heard the title. Um, do you think it's wrong to not desire your husband or wife but want their resources? Um, I think it's wrong if you're not giving them something for the resources you receive. That's what I'm saying. So listen, if a woman does something for me, I'm doing something for her. And if I do something for her, she should do something for me. And I know, but I don't feel them like that. Then you should have married him. But a lot of times that need to for both men and women to start a family and not really vet the person that you're connecting to can be extremely, extremely not good. But it is what it is. Um, you guys made me have some fun. I would love to hear other people's thoughts. Because I'm always trying to learn. I've been laughing too much. And that's my problem. I've been laughing. This is like, laugh, horror, 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 horror. But I feel about this. Um, I don't do well with no. I don't like ladies to tell me no. Sorry. Now, um, that's what it is. I can accept no because you gotta accept it. She told me no, but if you tell me no, we will not be kicking it. I will. I understand. You have a lady situation sometimes, but telling me no, it's not gonna be good. And especially when she eating my food. Or turn on my power, washing her clothes on my washing machine. I'm like, get out! But Charles, I have no place to stay. Get out! Get out! Get to the chopper now. you know, I'm like a gremlin. You don't want to see me. You don't want to see me angry. After midnight. If you don't feed me after it's nighttime, you're not feeding Charles. The demon will come out. There's only one way to stop me from turning into the gremlin. You gotta. I'm the opposite gremlin. You gotta keep me wet. I'm joking. Ooh, man, this is. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm having fun. I like to hear people. For me, I'm just speaking, but I really like reading what other people have to say, and I like interesting dialogue. Um, I'll tell you about me. I'm gonna go off on a tangent. Most stuff doesn't really bother me. It doesn't. I just want people to be happy, and I love to hear other people's opinion. But sometimes I think some people's opinion, not to diss anyone, but sometimes people's opinion are ludicrous because they instead of reason I say it is because I don't know how people should be. I know what I would like, but whatever people agree upon is on them. I'm not knocking anybody for what their life choices, as long as you're not hurting me and robbing from me. I don't care what you do. Just don't hurt other people. That's always gonna be my motto. And I always want people to have open discussions and try to learn with people because it makes it's fun to learn. And I'll say this. Um, I would never get with a woman I didn't desire unless she was Oprah, but I desire Oprah. Whew, man, I sleep and think about Oprah. I'd be like, ooh, Harpo. I don't know if I'm doing that like that. But Oprah would never know. She'll never see this video. uh, mm, uh, she says, okay, Sister Crystal says, you have to be patient with women, Charles, especially when Aunt Flo's visits. Um, yeah, but we got towels. She's like, ugh. But I get it. I get it. I'm very understanding. You know what I mean? We can do a lot of cuddling. I don't really see that's my problem. I'm not good at that. I cuddle makes me move more, and I'm an animal, so it just comes out. Demon. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I just think that that's the problem. I think that a lot of women could get a lot from men if they, even if you didn't desire him, just fake it. Just fake him. Just just fake it. Just fake it. Telling you, dudes is man, it's easy to take all a man's money. Just be loving. Be loving. This is my advice, ladies. I'll give you some data. I never give. Just initiate the kiss, especially when you with somebody. Always, and don't not perfunctory, not the robotic kiss, but the kiss like, come here, grab him. That's it. You get dudes start doing everything. You know, just just say, come here. Come on, give me a kiss. You do that, and I'm telling y'all, yeah, a lot of your relationships be great. And the secret word, just say for ladies, just say, go have fun, have fun. I'll see you later. Okay, have fun. Don't be like where you be at. Be like, have fun. Just call me when you make it home safe. Or I'll see you tomorrow. Man, he be on you like glue. He be like, man, she cool, man. She don't even trip. Hey, where your money, man? She took it. Man, you suck. I don't care. You ain't kissing me. That's the dudes we say they're homies. Man, Billy Bob, why you give Shaniqua all your money? Man, she cook. She don't give me no drama. She keep me broke, so I can't do nothing. And she tell me they'll have fun. How can you can't beat that? Man, you ain't got no PS4. But I got Chiquita. Oh, I ain't practicing nothing except dribbling a basketball. That's what I'm practicing. I'm practicing that. You know, probably, you come in my bedroom. It was a torture chamber. You know, enter at your own risk. You know, when I was young, boy, I was really like not the. I was like, you ain't no way. Girls couldn't even come in my house without taking their clothes off. It was no way in the earth. No way, take them off. What? Get out. I'm joking. You kicking me out? You can stay, but you take your clothes off. Man, you suck. I'm joking a little bit. I'm telling you. Oh man, life is great. Oh man. Oh boy. I don't think it's anything. I'm gonna say it again. I want the dudes to attack me. Dudes ain't gonna attack me, but it's the truth. Listen, life costs. Everything has a cost. So I'm not willing. If you do something for me, I'm gonna do it for you. I look out for people who look out for me. So I'm just this is the dude's gonna get bad at me. But some of y'all really got a trick. Some of y'all really got to give out your resources. Don't be stingy, bro. Because girls ain't even. They not. You got a lot of plaque in your teeth. She not like, ooh, he fine. You know, she be like, damn, he ugly. Till he get in that Benz. I'm sorry. Oh, for every man out there, one thing you can't find is a dentist. For the dude that don't get no ladies, I go to the dentist. Dentist is the first thing I tell you to do. And then some cologne number two. You can look like Pigpen spray some cologne on. You know, she be like, damn, he show dress bad, but he smell good. He's interesting. I'm sorry. I'm going to the left. I think it's coffee time. Where's my coffee? Oh, too far. Come here. I can't reach it. I'm not about to get up. Okay. My belief is this. My belief is eh, for me. I'm gonna speak for me. I got on my fellas for just like a quick second, but for the ladies, um, you can get anything you want out of a dude if even I'm not telling you to fake desire, but you just got to fake desire all the time and be busy, man. You this take him to third base. But she like, I don't like him like that. His breast smell like halitosis, halitosis with Cheetos mixed in with no Listerine or some old stale beer. Making it sound grosser than maxi pad. Oh, ooh, that's kind of gross. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. Everybody should just stop watching now because I'm going to the left. I didn't mean to go to the left. I did. I started going left. Um, yeah, I do think that a lot of men they fear marriage because they fear losing their resources, and it's easy for ladies to win to win the dudes, but um, how much is it worth to you? How much is it worth to you? That's the question. And I wonder how many wouldn't you be mad if a man like you wanted a man, he gonna be your guy, and then he never got no time for you in that way? You'd be pissed off too. And then he divorced you, and you was richer. He took all your money. That's what men fear. And I'm telling you, it's a sad thing. A lot of dudes are scared. It's a scary thing for the brothers. I'm telling you. I'm gonna defend my brothers just a little bit, because I'm always gonna defend my brothers. But I try to just I don't have all the answers. I, I, I don't have all the answers. I'm sorry. I'm getting lost now. I'm getting loopy. I probably did more talking than I should have. It was fun. Um, Anybody got any questions? I'll keep it going. I'll keep going if somebody got some questions. But if not, I'll let you all fly free and go get about your day and not listen to no more of my boring rants about not desiring your husband or wife or one of the resources. Are you wrong? Listen, I think you're wrong if you're not disingenuous about what it is. Um, if I'm all for a woman to say, you don't make enough money to get me wet. If you say that, then you know what you're dealing with. It's same for the dude. Like, listen, baby, 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 hold on, baby, baby, baby. You want me to be your husband, baby? You want me to be your baby? You want me to be your husband? This is what we gonna do. You're gonna buy me that Mercedes Benz, and I'm gonna kiss you twice a week, and we're gonna do it once a month. You good with that? No, I'm joking. Like, what? I'm better than that. I'm joking, but it can be vice versa. So I just think that you need to have um, more discussions. Tell Tara says, I think you need to have some desire for your mate, but there are times when the resources were good, so is the desire. I think it should be equal. Sister Cruz says, but the dudes who are afraid don't have much to begin with. But I think dudes with more are usually more afraid. But I think like okay, this is my belief. The more wealthy you are, the more likely you get married to fit for business reasons. Like you can't be you would never see a single president. So you need to be show quote unquote family values to become a president. And a lot of these guys are not quote unquote monogamous. They're not, but they want to attract certain demographics. It's a lot of Bill Cosby, Tiger Woods, Bill Clinton, Jesse Jackson's. I can name a lot more. Like almost all famous people. Kobe Bryant's on the earth, but they always get married because it makes them more acceptable and palatable and more attractive to marketeers. So you don't hear no advertisers. You're not gonna hear Disney's promoting the swinging life. You're not gonna hear that. You know what I mean? They're not. You know. Then Kate and 8 get divorced. I'm talking Kate and 12. I mean, it is what it is. So most people they get into marriage type situations when they're not even in it for the right reasons. They're in it, especially when they're on the wealthy level. Like Sister Chris says, dudes who are afraid don't have much to begin with. I think the dudes who don't have much are way more likely to commit because they're not worried about losing. They do. Those dudes, the dudes that worry a lot are the dudes that I think, I could be wrong, but dudes like a lot of dudes are afraid of giving up their quote unquote player ways. A lot of dudes they want a family, but they don't want to be monogamous, and I think that messes up a lot of dudes. And then a lot of dudes that are wealthy, like the Jay Z's, or they listen. Uh, See, that's a business decision. Like physically, he can get a lot of girls look like Beyonce or better, but financially, that's a one in a billion. I'm just being real. So it's hard for because naturally most men don't want to be monogamous, and I'm gonna still say not that women. I don't think women want to really be monogamous either, but women feel much more pressure from society about being unfaithful or stepping outside. But how many ladies have only been with one man in their life? And out of like 10, um, out of 20 is probably one. So I think it's less than 5% of women are monogamous. I mean, I'm saying I could go even, I think of 100 people, it might be two, So I don't know how small a percentage that is, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying it is what it is. I could be wrong though. Um, I've did a lot of see, a lot of people confuse monogamy. Being a serial monogamous means you have one lover at a time. Most people can adhere to that, but most people want variety in their life. That's why most ladies don't get married at 16. I'm just being, yeah, that's what they do. You have one lover at a time. Most people, you don't. Oh, we gonna get married, and me and you gonna. Both men and women, quote unquote, want to sow the wild oats. Once uh, means for stopping pregnancies came about, once you could put on a condom or take a pill or birth control was there, people waited until they felt ready because most people want to. You don't want to just eat. Hey, you got to pick this one food and just eat bread for the rest of your life. You'd be like, well, damn, I see steak. I want to try it. You know what I mean? So it's more of a moralistic perspective. And then the way the laws are written, for a lot of men, they feel that it's way much more to lose to them. And I could be right or wrong, but it seems like that based on how, like it's a movie everybody should watch called Divorce Corp. Watch Divorce Corp, and it's negative to both men and women, but you should really watch uh, the movie. And that this I think paternity rights, the way men can lose money, that's what causes so many men to really care about what a woman wants them for, because most men I think I could be wrong, but I think men love way, way harder than women. We do, and we scared of losing or not getting what we want from a woman we choose to invest that in. But that's me being biased again. So this is what I would like. I would love to hear somebody else's thoughts because if somebody I always like this is a hangout, so I could actually drop the link in the chat. But I don't really I want to hear people I don't know say I want to talk about it before it's more fun to talk. This is the truth. I'm not that I'm never gonna tell the truth, but I like talking to people. I don't want to talk to the same group. I want to be wide, diverse. I want to talk to everybody. So, oh, she said I've seen Divorce Corp. It was interesting. So tell me what your thoughts are on it. And see, I think most people are afraid of the system more than they're afraid of coupling. Because I think most men, if they didn't think that, what if she wants to leave me, how much it's going to cost? Can it be easy? Um, I would love to know. Well, I hear someone say that if you're D DCK game ain't tight. Get your money right. I agree with that. Now I gotta go. Everyone have a great day. Ooh, Tara. I clap for that one. I'm sorry. Oh man, that was good. That was unexpected. So, fellas, you heard it from her. Get your money right. I'm joking. Get your money right because a a lot of y'all ain't swinging a bat. See, a lot of y'all can't go pro yet. I'm joking. I told her I could last 5 minutes. Sorry, I only went three. I'm sorry, baby. Give me another chance. Give me another chance. I'll be your cuckold. I'm so- I'm sorry. Oh, 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 that was funny. Oh, oh man. Sometimes it's the simplest things that are so funny. Long story. So divorce courts or family courts like to play the couples get to. I totally agree. And man, that's a scary situation. But I think nobody wants to settle for less. Like I've listened to certain people and they be with people, but they don't feel that connection. They don't feel, once the children are grown, they're ready to go different ways. Um, Super Deep says some couples are married and not sexually attracted to each other, but you don't. Oh, Super Deep, always trying to give you some trouble. I'm joking. Um, Listen, life is great, man. I love people. Um, if I fight an internal battle, my, I have to look in the sky. That's what I got to do. I got to not look at ladies at all. That's what I do. I'm joking. She did. She did. She did. Oh man, this has been great. I'm gonna tell you, you guys, I've had a lot of fun. This has been the best. I always enjoy learning and listening. And anybody, you know what? This is my desire. I want somebody. You can always email me, charlesgilmore3 at Gmail. Ask me a question. If somebody ask me a question, then I have something much more fun to dive into. Because I always want to hear other people's thoughts, other people's questions. I just want to have fun. And I like having dialogues about men and women relationships because I think men love women, women love men. We just gotta stop fighting. But I think it's the beliefs how things should be instead of accepting what is. And I don't mind sharing all I got. Call me trick number one. I don't care. I don't mind. Like right now, I got a goal, so I'm spending a lot less money. I'm trying to spend a lot less money. It's hard because I just want to do so much all the time. It's crazy. Um, I'm trying to smartify my home. So I bought a Google Home Hub. I got a couple smart lights, and I'm gonna buy one of those. The Nest Hello. Yeah, that's what I want because it messes with the Google, so I can just come to my door and be like, "Yo, who's there? Google." Like Google, like I'll sit right here, Google way over there. And I don't know if I don't know if it's too bright for me to turn the light on and off, but I'll be like, Google, turn the light on. Google, turn the light off. They'll be like, okay. I can say, Google, play Maxwell. It'll play Maxwell. But I'm not saying it. I gotta go say, hey Google, play Maxwell.
All right, check out this Maxwell station on YouTube Music.
Hey Google, okay, hey Google, stop playing Maxwell. Can't have no, you can't have no music on this. Okay, all right, let me end this. This has been great because said the Crystal, Charles, get off here. I'm sick of listening to you. It's funny, but it's time to go, baby. Crystal, Crystal, it's been a pleasure. You've made me have fun. And I'm stopping this now. This has been great. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, somebody asked me a question. Charles Gilmore 3 at Gmail. I said, Charles, why are you so stupid? I'm like, because I don't read. No, I'm joking. I read all the time. All right, let me end this. Talk to y'all later. This is fun. Thank you. I appreciate it way more than you. I hope you guys appreciate it, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, time to go watch Ichigo and Bleach. Bleach time. Super deep. Have you ever watched Bleach? If you haven't, it's pretty. It's a lot of filler though. Too much filler. You got me speaking sideways, but it's too much filler in Bleach. Like Muratu uh, had a lot of filler, but Bleach is right up there with it. Like, damn, it's a lot of filler. I need to start One Piece. So much stuff I want to watch. I need a geek is coming out. Charles is a geek. Charles is a geek lady. I like anime. You can see my shirt. This is Zelda. This is a Triforce. Bye, Fifi. You were there, Fifi. You were still listening. Oh my gosh. I'm joking. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Oh, Zelda shirt. All right, I'm done. If I know how to stop it.